Hello class 10th. Today we will discuss the very important topic, and this is human digestive system. It is very interesting topic too, right? So human digestive system comes under heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, and this is very important topic. Many times long answer type questions comes from this topic. Okay, so let's start the topic from the diagram. Okay, in exam also the question can ask, draw the diagram of human digestive system and label its parts. Okay, so let's start the topic and try to understand the label parts and their functioning. Got it now? So human digestive system starts from mouth area. Mouth is the area from where we inject the food into our digestive system. So here is the area from where we inject the food. This is nostrils, nose area. Okay, that also reach here. So when food reach into our mouth, so that time three things work there: teeth, tongue and saliva. Saliva comes from salivary gland. Okay, this salivary gland having the location in above side of our mouth area and lower side of our mouth area. If you will fold your tongues towards down, so you will feel some granule like structures are there. This is salivary gland. Okay, so salivary gland secrete two things: saliva and salivary amylase enzyme. Okay, so saliva play a very important role in digestion. It mix with the food into the mouth and help in the formation of chyme. Okay, by the help of grinding of teeth. So food become paste here with the help of saliva. Got it? After that you can see epiglottis is there. This epiglottis is a cap-like structure over the windpipe. If you will touch this region, so you will feel a tubular structure is there. This is called esophagus, right? The cylindrical structure. This is actually the windpipe. From front and behind the windpipe there is a food pipe. Okay, so इस tubular structure के अंदर windpipe and food pipe दोनों हैं. We know it very well. The windpipe develop only to take breathe. Okay, air can get entry here, but this windpipe not develop to intake the food particles. Okay, by chance if food particles reach here in the windpipe, then we can feel difficulty. So the the windpipe should be protect from the entry of food. Okay, and this function done by epiglottis. It protect the windpipe when we used to eat food. Okay, so this is the function of epiglottis. After that you can see the ring of cartilage. Okay, ring of, just touch here, you will feel some ring like structures are here. Okay, and you will feel a soft bone like structure is also there. So soft bone like structure is called cartilage, and because ring like structures are there, so that's why a ring of cartilage. Got it? Okay. After that we will discuss about the esophagus, the cylindrical pipe which can connect the mouth area with the stomach area. Got it? Okay. The esophagus is having one motion like structure there. One motion like process there. That motion like process is called peristal movement. Okay. This peristal movement takes place in whole alimentary canal. Actually it is a vibratory movement by which the food transfer into our alimentary canal. Okay, we can't think about it कि यार चलो ये विंड पाइप है जो माउथ से हमारे स्टमक एरिया को कनेक्ट कर रही है, तो फूड जैसे हम एंट्री करेंगे द फूड विल रीच इनटू आवर स्टमक एरिया बाय द पावर ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. नो, ऐसा नहीं होता है. फूड ग्रेविटेशन की हेल्प से हमारे स्टमक में नहीं जाता है. ठीक है, ये हमारी विंड पाइप के अंदर द मसल्स आर प्रेजेंट and these muscles having the function of contraction and expulsion. So these muscles allow the food to run into the alimentary canal towards stomach and the small intestine and large intestine area. Got it? Okay. So after that we will discuss about stomach. In stomach you can see the stomach having the alphabet J like structure. Okay, if you will see it. So stomach is a pouch like structure which can hold the food which comes through esophagus through mouth. Okay, food can store here for some time, from 2 to 3 hours to 6 to 8 hours food can store here. Okay, digestion also starts from here. Chemical digestion by enzymic function, that I will teach you. The chemical digestion I will teach you after it. Okay, after that you can see the stomach is connecting with the initial part of small intestine. This initial part of small intestine is called duodenum. Okay, this duodenum is actually the junction where many process takes place. Okay, this is called junction. The name is hepatopancreatic junction. Why this area is called hepatopancreatic junction? Because this is liver. In Latin, liver is called hepatic, and this is pancreas. So hepatopancreatic junction. Okay, both connect here. That's why the liver play a very important role in human digestion. Liver synthesis the very important bile juice. This bile juice is used to emulsify fat. Okay, so liver synthesize this bile juice, but liver can't store it. Okay, so liver send this bile juice to the gallbladder. Gallbladder can store bile juice. Okay, this is pancreas, and pancreas secrete pancreatic juice here in human alimentary canal for the digestion of food. This pancreatic juice having many enzymes, and they having their different function in digestion, that I will teach you in chemical digestion. Okay, so both the juices come here in duodenum area and starts many chemical process to digest the different food components. Okay, so after that the food reach into the small areas, other parts, the small intestines, other parts. Okay, the small intestine having three main part: the duodenum, initial part of small intestine; jejunum, the middle part of small intestine; and ileum, the last part of small intestine. Right? If we are talking about the small intestine, so you can see here this narrow tubular like structure is called small intestine. Okay, small intestine having length 5 to 6 meter. It is the longest part of our alimentary canal. Okay, then here you can see in a green structure, this large area is called large intestine. The large intestine having the length 1.5 meter. What is this wonder? The small intestine is long, but then it is small intestine, and the large intestine is shorter than the small intestine in length. It is only 1.5 meter, but then also it is called large intestine. So children, the logic behind it, the large intestine diameter is larger than the small intestine, and small intestine diameter is shorter than it. So because large intestine having the large diameter, so it is broad. Okay, and that's why this is called large intestine, where the small intestine having small diameter and it is very narrow. So because this is narrow, that's why this is called small intestine. So here naming is given because of diameter only. Okay, not for the length. After the large intestine, you can see appendix is here. This appendix is a fossil part of our alimentary canal. Okay, ऐसा माना जाता है कि appendix is the rumen part. जब हम लोग पहले herbivore animals type थे evolution period में, so we use this rumen part. Okay, in your class 7th also you have seen the chapter. Okay, there ruminants topic is there. Ruminants are what? जिनके पास rumen pouch होता है. ये एक separate pouch होता है जिसमें ग्रास डायरेक्टली पहुंचती है. प्लांट एंड ग्रासेस हैविंग हाई अमाउंट ऑफ सेलुलोज विच इज नॉट इजी टू डाइजेस्ट बिकॉज इट इज द हार्डेस्ट कार्बोहाइड्रेट ऑफ द लिविंग वर्ल्ड. ठीक है, सो इसको डाइजेस्ट करना इतना इजी नहीं होता है. सो इसके लिए एक सेपरेट पाउच है हर्बीवोर एनिमल्स के पास. ओके, एंड मेनी एंजाइम्स आर देयर विच डाइजेस्ट सेलुलोज फर्स्ट एंड देन आफ्टर इट्स रीच इनटू द रियल स्टमक ऑफ हर्बीवोर एनिमल. ठीक है, सो अर्ली टाइम पे हम भी हर्बीवोर टाइप थे, तो उस टाइम पे ये अपेंडिक्स एज ए रूमेन हमारी बॉडी में काम करता था. लेमार्किज्म आई विल टीच यू इन इवोल्यूशन चैप्टर. लेमार्किज्म सेज अबाउट कि हम जिन ऑर्गन्स को यूज करते हैं वो डेवलप होते हैं और जिन ऑर्गन को हम यूज नहीं करते हैं वो डेवलप नहीं होते हैं, एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाते हैं. सो उसके अकॉर्डिंग अपेंडिक्स क्या है? फॉसिल है, क्योंकि हमने फ्लेम डिस्कवरी के बाद वी स्टार्ट टू यूज बॉइल्ड फूड एंड while boiling the cellulose decompose automatically, right? So हमारे पास बॉइल्ड फूड हम लेने लगे तो उसके बाद इसको डाइजेस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, ठीक है. एंड नाउ दिस बिकम, बिकॉज वी हैवंट यूज इट, सो इट इज फॉसिल नाउ, ऐसा माना जाता है, ऑल्दो इसका कोई प्रूफ नहीं है, ठीक है. व्हाट हैपेंस सम टाइम, सम अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड और डाइजेस्टेड फूड पार्टिकल्स रीच हियर इन दिस पार्ट, ठीक है, वहां पहुंच जाते हैं एंड start to produce gases. Because of that, we feel pain that time. ठीक है, जिसको appendix pain भी बोलते हैं. Doctor suggested to remove this part that time by surgical method. ठीक है, और इसको ऑपरेशन के थ्रू हमारी बॉडी से हटा देते हैं उस समय. Although इसका कोई एलिमेंट्री कैनाल पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता है. Okay. After that, you will see here this rectum. Rectum is the area where the solid waste reach after the completing of digestion. Whatever is left, solid waste, that reach here in this rectum area, and through anal pore it excrete out from the body. Okay, so this is about the human digestive system diagram, its level parts and their functioning is mechanical digestion and second is chemical digestion. Okay, so let's start the mechanical digestion. Mechanical digestion takes place into the mouth region and it is the beginning of process. Okay, in mouth region you can see teeth are there. Teeth always help to grind solid food particles और उसको पेस्ट बनाने में हेल्प करते हैं. Okay, here you can see in the mouth many teeth are there, and if you will see your teeth in mirror, then you will feel all teeth are not same in design. They having their specific design because they having their specific function. If we will discuss the structure of teeth, then we can see the different type of teeth are here. Okay, in types of teeth I will show you the different kinds of teeth and their functioning. First of all, we will see this incisor. Incisor are present here. These are also called the front teeth. Okay, these are present here. This area is called incisor. If you will see this diagram, so I have drawn black line here. The downside of the black line is the area of the teeth which fit inside the jaws. So we can't see here this area, but the above area we can see very clearly, which you can see in this diagram also. Okay, so you just focus this upper portion. The design is like this is incisor and having the specific design. This is develop like it. By this we can cut the things very easily, food things very easily. This is actually for the biting. If you will bite the chocolate, then you will use incisor teeth for that. Okay, the second is canine, having a special type of design. The canine is the special teeth of carnivorous animal. And what carnivore animal use these canine? For the tearing of body of the prey. So here also we use these canine for the tearing of food. Okay, this is premolar. Premolar design for the half grinding of the solid food particles, and this is molar. Molar having the design for the heavy grinding, completely pasting of the solid food particles. Okay, so here you can see the different kind of teeth and their functioning. Now after this we will discuss about the human dental formula. The human dental formula is 2 1 2 3. What is this human dental formula? The human dental formula give us information about the number of the teeth, types of the teeth as well as the number of the teeth. Okay, we can get from human dental formula. So human dental formula having we have human dental formula 2 1 2 3. I am going to explain this. What is this 2 1 2 3? Okay, if you will see this plus, so it is, these are the 4 sections of our complete mouth area. Okay, and this human dental formula is the one part of complete area, 1/4 part of complete area. Now this is for incisor, canine, premolar and molar. So 2 incisors are here in 1/4 of the total teeth. So 2 incisors are there and total section are 4. So 2 multiply 4 equal to 8. Okay. Then 1 is canine. 1 multiply 4 equal to 4 canine. Total number of canine in our mouth is 4. Then 2 are premolar. So 2 multiply 4 equal to 8. Okay. Total number of premolar in our mouth 8. Okay. And the last 3 is molar. So 3 multiply 4 equal to 12. So total number of molar teeth in our mouth 12. If you will count the total number of teeth, so it is 32. So human adult having 32 number of teeth. Okay. So this is the human dental formula which always give the help to find out the types of teeth and the number of teeth in the mouth of any animal. It is of different. Okay. Right. After this we will discuss the structure of tooth. Okay. In structure of tooth you can see the top area of the tooth is enamel, the hardest component of the human body, enamel. Okay. That's why the teeth are very strong and can grind any food component very easily. Okay. Any food particles very easily. After the enamel you can see inside the enamel covering there is a real teeth. This is called dentine. Inside the dentine you can see this pulp area, and inside the pulp you can see many blue and red colors lining, and these are what? The blood vessels. These blood vessels carry the nutrition and the raw material for the health of teeth. Okay. This red line area is gum, which is called gingiva. Right? In bio this is called gingiva and normally this is called gum. Okay. At the last down area some nerves are there. Comes from the nervous system. Okay. These nerves provide any information to our brain from this teeth area. Got it now? So whatever changes will come here that reach into the brain through this nerve area. Okay children. After this we having one more organ into our mouth, and that is tongue. Tongue having taste buds, and these taste buds are very specialized to detect the different taste. Our tongue can detect sweet, salt, sour and bitter taste. Right? Except it, our tongue also play the very important role in the time of chewing of food. Tongue always balance the food in between the teeth during the time of chewing. Okay. And that become very comfortable for us. Okay. So children, that's all for today. In next video, I will teach you the chemical digestion of the food. Till that time, stay at home, save your and your family life. God bless all of you.